Hello, I just wanted to talk about the Pro-Clerking governance professional annual planner. I know it's a very niche market, not everybody is a governance professional. I guess this would be handy for anybody who has who's in charge of trustee meetings, charity directors meetings, anybody that's possibly a company secretary and has held all those annual meetings. But certainly this is designed for clerks who work in schools for governing bodies, both primary, special needs, secondary, possibly even colleges and further education. So this is done by Pro-Clerking. This is the second year I've had this planner. The first year I had the A4 planner. This year I've gone for the A5. And I just wanted to have a quick flick through to show you what this is done. This is created by Ellie. I'm also a member of her Pro-Clerking community. She does various trainings. She does Zoom meetings once or twice a term to go over kind of compliance and things to be done each term. But these books are a wealth of knowledge as well. And it's not just about your governing body, it's about yourself and your own improvement. So you see here you've got annual goals and aspirations. Now I have glued a couple of pages together, sorry, but there were some pages that weren't relevant to me. Obviously, like any calendar or planner, you pick and choose which is relevant for you. You got the annual overview, and then you can write down all your meeting dates. You can write down, I clerk before school, so there isn't actually enough room in here for me to do that, but I started trying. You got your compliance checklist. You can also, if you join the community, get these online, and you can have, I used it last year, and I might very well use it this year as well, an Excel spreadsheet for all 4 schools, and you can do 4 pages per school. You can do a page per school and link it into the covering page, and you can see where you are with all your compliance, particularly at the beginning of the year when we've got lots of paperwork that needs to be done. And then she gives you, the checklist at the beginning of the year. You've got autumn 1 overview, and then a September overview, and then you go into the weeklies. So you can put all your meetings in. I'm going to zoom through because you don't want to see when all my meetings are, and I put them in for the whole year. Go backwards. I also put in when I need to put calendars in. You've got autumn 2 overview, so every time there's a new kind of half term or term, she gives you more information, things that you could be thinking about, things that should be done, depending on whether you're an academy trust or whether you're a maintained school. So it's not just a planner, it is a wealth of information and knowledge. And you've got room at the back for notes. I'm not going to go through each month. You can see it's a similar format, and you've got information at the beginning at pertinent times. You've got notes for next year, you've got next year's overview, you've got meeting dates at a glance for next year, end of year checklist, end of year review. So again, it is centred around supporting you in your schools, but also supporting you, which I think is very valuable, because as clerks, most of us work on our own. We don't necessarily work in a team. I think a lot of us are probably a little bit forgotten. So actually this is good for us to take responsibility for our own training and our own development, because that is important in this industry, that we keep on top of things and we know what's coming through. So this is the first time I had the A5 one. The only thing I would say about the A5 one is that obviously they have just taken the A4 and cut it down to size. So you can see here where the hole punches have gone over words. It's not quite fitting into the A5 format. And also the paper, I think, is of a lower quality. The paper last year, I mean, it depends. The paper last year, I used fountain pens a lot, and I couldn't use fountain pens on that paper because it smudged too much. So I ended up using let me show you what I used. I use these pens quite a lot, the Zebra Click Art, because I like colour coordinating. So I know, so pink is send agenda out, blue is the committee dates and which school it's for, and green is check the agendas and things like that. So I think the paper quality is slightly less. I still use these pens in here, but I can use fountain pens and then it doesn't smudge. It seems to absorb the paper in the A4, the fountain ink would smudge. So there are a few, I think, quality issues with this size. However, I mean, they're minor issues, and I think for what it delivers in terms of support and knowledge and development for yourself, I think it's very handy, and it is specific for the industry, which is really nice to have. And I wanted the A5 because it's just more handy to carry around and to take with me for meetings. So that was my review of the Governance Professionals Annual Planner. Thank you.